Hi, I'm Honey and I'm here to talk you through a couple of key terms in the winemaking world. The world of wine can be pretty vast, but here are a few terms to help you navigate. What is organic wine? Organic wine, in a nutshell, according to the EU, is wine that is made with organically certified grapes, and then once those grapes move into your winery or your cellar, they're processed with only organic materials. It seems crazy to think that this legislation only came about in 2012, but until then, you could only have organically certified grapes and not organically certified wine. So in a nutshell, organic grapes processed organically in the transition from vine to bottle. Fairly straightforward. So talk to me about natural wines. If you're a wine lover like myself, there's a topic that will have been inescapable in the last few years, and that's the topic of natural wines. The issue with natural wines, at the moment, there's no current agreed definition or set of parameters that dictate what natural wines actually are. There's a lot of people pushing for that to be changed, but in the meantime, this is what most people agree on. A wine that is made with organic or biodynamic fruit, preferably certified, or if you're a purist natural winemaker, definitely certified. When your fruit then goes into the cellar or winery, it's processed as little as possible. As a winemaker, there are hundreds of things that you can do to edit or alter or create certain flavors or aroma compounds in wines, but natural winemakers shun all of these. They want their wine to be made with fermented grapes, and that's it. They don't add yeast, they let the grapes naturally ferment with their own yeast that are found in the winery or the vineyard. They are unfiltered, they are unfined, and no sulfur is used. What is sulfur again, and what does it have to do with wine? The dreaded topic of sulfur or sulphates. Here are the facts. Sulphates or sulfur is naturally occurring in wine. In fact, it's a byproduct of fermentation, so it would be pretty hard to have wine without some form of sulphates. According to EU, all labels must state that wine contains sulphates. However, as a winemaker, you can add extra sulphates into your wine if you want, and there are a few different reasons why you might want to think about doing this. One, sulfur is actually an antioxidant, and no winemaker wants oxidized wines. So a lot of winemakers add a little bit of extra sulfur to protect their wines against oxidization. Number two, it's also a preservative. So if you're a winemaker that exports or even just sends your wine any distance, you might want to add sulfur for peace of mind that your wine will arrive in its destination the same as it left your winery. That all said, a lot of natural winemakers don't like to use sulfur because they believe that it disrupts the natural balance in the wine. It also can really alter the taste of a wine, maybe tighten up a little bit too much and take it a little bit too far away from the originally fermented grapes. All in all, wines made without sulfur can be very different and have pretty wild expressions, both in flavor and in aroma. So they definitely require a little bit more of an open mind, but for those up for it, there's a whole world of adventure and flavor out there.